Okay, y'all bear with me because I got notes, okay? And I might look down and review them, but I don't want to forget nothing. So we now know that Larry, one of Larry's errands he had to run was to run over to Shara's house. That's right, he had to run over there, right? But Shara called him a bail bondsman, and they crack little jokes. Now, one thing I will say before I get deep into the meat of this video is I do like the way they interact with each other. They tell they rip on each other, make fun of each other. They laugh a lot. I don't see that with him and Lynette, okay? And we definitely don't see that with him and Bethany. So, I want to say that there's been a lot of talk about people wanting to know if he'll spin the block with one of the exes. In my opinion, okay? It comes from me, my thoughts. If I had to look at the bond or the camaraderie between him and Lynette and him and Shara, I would most definitely say that him and Shara are a better fit. Okay. They just have, more of a chemistry. That's just my opinion. And I do believe that if that ring was to disappear, I do believe that if he gave Bethany the Larry and Shara special, in her words, a divorce, Shara would not be mad at spinning that block. Yeah. And so Larry, once she asked him about divorce, and he said, you know what? I just got a lot on my mind. I've been walking the house at night, late at night. I've been sleeping on the couch, which I've recorded a video earlier saying I thought he was back in the bedroom, but he said he's sleeping on the couch still. And he just got a lot of things going on in his head. So he's just trying to sort a lot of stuff out, right? Let me see, did I forget something? Okay, losing sleep. Let me see, y'all. Yeah, okay. The meeting. Okay. He tells Shara he's going over to see Papa Smurf because Papa Smurf shouldn't have been in his business and he needs to talk to him. Right. Shara tells him that she didn't think that was a good idea because they different. Their money is different. And Larry was like, well, it just seems like it's always been different between them and us. But he ain't scared of that man or his money or because he's a lawyer. Larry said he gonna go talk to him. Now, one thing I noticed is he said, I was thinking about going to meet with Papa Smurf, or he said, I might go meet with Papa Smurf. Whatever he said to her, it did not give the definitive vibe I wanted it to give. It was like, okay, I'm kind of like, I might go see him, I might not, type of thing. But he better take his tail on down there, okay? Now, at the end of that video, well, first of all, I know y'all saw the little schmexual little innuendos and little hints he was throwing about him and frustration, and he knows how to get rid of some frustration. And then she even said, more pushing for the cushion, if you know what I mean. So both of them has this thing going on. I'm trying to wrap my thoughts around, but Larry thinks he's slick. He wants some water. Now he said, I know you got some water in there because I just paid for it. Okay. Larry, all you had to do is say, can I come in? But that's his excuse to get on the other side of that door. You should have been pulling out of that driveway going to meet with Papa Smurf. But we'll see what the day holds, y'all. Let's talk about it.